3 weeks ago, I watched two women walk into the same upscale restaurant, wearing almost identical black pants and white blouses. One was immediately escorted to a premium table near the window, while the other was seated in the back near the kitchen. The difference had nothing to do with their clothes, their age, or how much money they actually had. It came down to 8 small accessories that created such different impressions that the hostess unconsciously assumed one woman was wealthy and important while the other was ordinary. What I learned watching this changed everything I thought I knew about looking expensive. Because these 8 accessories cost almost nothing, but create the instant impression of wealth and elegance that opens doors and changes how people treat you. Hello, my gorgeous friends. Welcome back to Glow at Any Age, where we believe that looking rich and elegant has nothing to do with your actual bank account, and everything to do with strategic choices that create a luxurious impression. If this is your first time here, you have found your people. We don't chase expensive designer labels, or believe you need to spend a fortune to look like you have one. We understand the small details that wealthy women use to signal their status, and we show you how to replicate those signals affordably. Today I'm sharing 8 specific accessories that instantly make you look rich and elegant. And the beautiful thing is that most of these you either already own, or can find inexpensively when you know what to look for. Before we dive into these 8 accessories, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I share luxury on a budget styling advice every single week that could genuinely transform how you're perceived. Drop a comment right now telling me which accessory you think makes the biggest difference in looking expensive. I read every comment, and your insights help me create content that addresses what you actually care about. Your engagement also helps other women discover these life-changing tips, so please like, comment, and share. Here is what most women don't understand about looking rich and elegant. It's not about wearing designer clothes or dripping in real diamonds. Truly wealthy women understand that the right accessories create an impression of luxury and sophistication that has nothing to do with what things actually cost. The 8 accessories I'm about to share are what stylists call status signals. They're the small details that unconsciously communicate to everyone around you that you're someone of means, taste, and importance. And people respond to these signals by treating you with more respect, attention, and warmth. The beautiful secret is that you can create all 8 of these signals affordably when you know exactly what to look for. This is not about faking wealth or pretending to be someone you're not. This is about understanding the visual language of luxury and using it to ensure you're treated with the respect you deserve. Let me walk you through each one. Accessory 1. The quality structured bag. The first accessory that instantly makes you look rich is a structured leather bag, in a classic shape and neutral color. This is the single most important accessory for creating a wealthy impression, because bags are always visible, and people make instant judgments based on them. Here is what makes a bag look expensive. Structure is everything. A bag that holds its shape rather than collapsing or looking floppy signals quality and luxury. The leather should look substantial rather than thin and cheap. The hardware should be minimal, polished, and in one metal finish rather than covered in logos or mixed metals. The best colors for looking expensive are classic neutrals. Black, cognac brown, navy, or topaz red is timeless and luxurious. Avoid trendy colors or patterns that scream trying too hard. The shape should be classic. A structured tote, a quality shoulder bag, or an elegant crossbody in a timeless silhouette will never look cheap or dated. Avoid bags with excessive embellishments, visible branding, or trendy shapes that will look dated next season. You do not need to spend thousands on a designer bag. Many contemporary brands make beautiful structured leather bags for $100 to $300 that look just as expensive as designer options. Look for bags from brands like Quiana, Polene, or even quality options from Nordstrom's house brands. The key is choosing quality materials in classic shapes over trendy designs or visible logos. Truly wealthy women often carry unbranded bags because they don't need logos to signal their status. Accessory 2. The simple gold or silver jewelry. The second accessory is simple delicate jewelry in real gold or quality silver. This is crucial because jewelry that looks cheap or costume-like instantly destroys any impression of wealth. Here is the secret about expensive-looking jewelry. Less is always more. Delicate simple pieces in quality materials look infinitely more luxurious than large costume pieces regardless of what you paid. For gold, you want solid 14K gold or quality gold-filled pieces, not gold-plated that will tarnish quickly. For silver, Choose sterling silver rather than cheaper alloys. The pieces should be delicate and understated. Simple hoops, a thin chain necklace, a delicate bracelet. Wealthy women wear the same simple pieces every day rather than constantly changing elaborate costume jewelry. They choose quality over quantity and wear their pieces until they become part of their signature look. You can build an expensive-looking jewelry wardrobe affordably by investing in a few key pieces over time. Start with simple gold hoops and a delicate gold necklace. Add a thin gold bracelet and perhaps a simple ring. These same pieces worn daily create a far more luxurious impression than a jewelry box full of costume pieces. The rule is real materials and simple designs. This signals that you value quality and have the confidence to let simplicity speak for itself. Accessory 3. The classic silk scarf. The third accessory that screams wealth and elegance is a silk scarf in a beautiful print or solid color. This is an accessory wealthy women have used for generations to signal sophistication and taste. Here is why silk scarves look expensive. The fabric itself has an inherent luxury, because quality silk has a beautiful drape and sheen that synthetics cannot replicate. The way a silk scarf moves and catches light signals quality immediately. You do not need Hermes to achieve this look. Many brands make beautiful silk scarves for $50 to $100. Look for pure silk rather than synthetic blends. The print or color should be sophisticated rather than loud or cheap looking. The most elegant ways to wear a silk scarf are tied loosely around your neck, draped over your shoulders, or worn in your hair. Avoid tying scarves too tightly or in overly complicated ways that look try-hard. Choose classic prints like polka dots, subtle florals, or abstract patterns in sophisticated color combinations. Or choose solid colors in rich jewel tones or elegant neutrals. A beautiful silk scarf elevates even the simplest outfit and creates an instant impression of European elegance and old money sophistication. Accessory 4. The quality leather belt. The fourth accessory is a quality leather belt with a simple, elegant buckle. This seems basic, but the right belt makes an enormous difference in looking polished and expensive. Here's what makes a belt look luxurious. The leather should be substantial and smooth rather than thin and cracked. The buckle should be simple, polished, and proportionate to the belt width. Avoid large logo buckles or overly ornate hardware. The best colors are classic brown or black in quality leather. The belt should look timeless rather than trendy. Where many women go wrong is wearing cheap belts with visible wear or overly decorative buckles that look costume-like. A simple quality leather belt signals attention to detail and investment in lasting pieces. You can find excellent quality leather belts at reasonable prices from brands that specialize in leather goods. Look for full-grain leather rather than bonded or split leather. The way to wear a belt for maximum elegance is with subtle intention. Define your waist over a dress or cardigan, wear it through the loops of trousers, or use it to add polish to a simple outfit. The belt should look like a thoughtful finishing touch, not an afterthought. Accessory 5. The classic watch. The fifth accessory that instantly elevates your appearance is a classic watch with a clean face and quality band. Wealthy women wear watches as both functional timepieces and status symbols. Here is what makes a watch look expensive. The face should be clean and simple without excessive complications or loud branding. The band should be quality leather, metal, or a sophisticated combination. The watch should be proportionate to your wrist, rather than oversized or tiny. Classic watch brands like Citizen, Seiko, or Tissot make beautiful watches in the $200 to $500 range that look just as elegant as watches costing thousands more. The key is choosing timeless designs over trendy styles. A watch with a simple white or cream face, minimal markers, and a leather or thin metal band reads as classic and expensive. Avoid watches with excessive diamonds, busy faces, or obviously cheap materials. Wearing the same elegant watch daily creates the impression that this is your reliable luxury timepiece, which signals both wealth and practical good taste. Wealthy women often wear the same watch for years because they value quality and longevity over constant change. Accessory 6. The quality sunglasses. The sixth accessory is quality sunglasses in a classic shape that flatters your face. Sunglasses are always visible when you're outdoors and they frame your face, making them crucial for creating an elegant impression. Here is what makes sunglasses look expensive. The shape should be classic and flattering rather than overly trendy. Think timeless shapes like cat eye, wayfarer, or oversized rounded frames. The quality should be evident in the weight, the smoothness of the hinges, and the clarity of the lenses. You do not need designer sunglasses with visible logos. In fact, truly expensive sunglasses often have no visible branding. Brands like Warby Parker, Quay, or even quality options from Nordstrom make excellent sunglasses for under $100 that look sophisticated and expensive. Choose neutral frame colors like black, tortoiseshell, or dark brown that coordinate with everything. Avoid loud colors, excessive embellishments, or obviously cheap plastic that looks flimsy. Well-chosen sunglasses that fit your face properly and look substantial signal that you invest in quality accessories and care about your appearance. This creates an instant impression of elegance and means. Quick pause here. If you're watching this and realizing that accessories really do make the difference between looking ordinary and looking expensive, give this video a thumbs up right now. And comment below telling me which of these 8 accessories you already own and which you're investing in next. Your engagement genuinely helps other women discover this transformative information, and I love hearing from you. Share this with any friend who wants to look more polished and expensive without spending a fortune. Accessory 7. The elegant scarf or wrap. The 7th accessory is an elegant scarf or wrap in a luxurious fabric like cashmere, wool, or quality modal. This is a cold weather accessory that wealthy women use to add instant sophistication. Here is why quality scarves and wraps look expensive. The fabric makes all the difference. A cashmere scarf or wool wrap has a softness and drape that synthetic fabrics cannot replicate. When someone sees you wearing what is clearly a quality natural fiber, they unconsciously register wealth and good taste. The most elegant scarves and wraps are in classic solid colors or subtle patterns. Camel, navy, black, gray, or ivory in quality cashmere or wool look infinitely more luxurious than loud patterns in cheap acrylic. You can find quality cashmere scarves and wool wraps at reasonable prices during sales at department stores or from brands that specialize in knitwear. A good cashmere scarf might cost $100, but it lasts for years and always looks expensive. The way to wear these for maximum elegance is draped loosely around your shoulders or neck, rather than wrapped tightly. The scarf should look effortless and luxurious, like something you grab because you value beautiful things, not because you're cold. This accessory particularly signals old money elegance because quality natural fiber scarves have been status symbols for generations. Accessory 8. The quality leather gloves. The 8th and final accessory is quality leather gloves in a classic color. This is a seasonal accessory, but when you wear gloves, they make an enormous statement about your attention to quality and detail. Here is why leather gloves look wealthy. Quality leather gloves are an investment piece that signals you care about the details of your appearance, even down to your hands. They're also increasingly rare, which makes them stand out as special and intentional. The best gloves are in supple leather in classic colors like black, cognac, or dark brown. They should fit well without being tight, and the leather should be smooth and substantial. You can find quality leather gloves at reasonable prices from brands that specialize in leather goods, or during end-of-season sales at department stores. A good pair of leather gloves might cost $50 to $100, but they last for many seasons. The elegance comes from wearing gloves that clearly fit well and are made from quality materials. This signals old-world sophistication and attention to the finer details of presentation. When you wear quality leather gloves, you immediately look more polished and elegant than everyone around you in cheap knit gloves or no gloves at all. Now that you know the 8 specific accessories, let me share the universal principles that make all of them work. First, quality materials always look more expensive than cheap synthetics regardless of price. Leather, silk, cashmere, wool, real gold and silver all have inherent luxury that synthetics cannot replicate. Second, simple classic designs look more expensive than trendy embellished pieces. Wealthy women choose timeless elegance over fleeting trends. Third, subtle branding or no branding looks more luxurious than visible logos. True luxury whispers rather than shouts. Fourth, proper fit and good condition are essential. An inexpensive item in perfect condition looks better than an expensive item that's worn or damaged. And fifth, wearing the same quality pieces repeatedly looks more elegant than constantly changing cheap accessories. Wealthy women have signature pieces they wear consistently. When you understand these principles, you can apply them to all your accessory choices and consistently create an expensive, elegant impression. Let's bring this home. The 8 accessories that make women over 50 look rich and elegant instantly are a quality structured leather bag, simple real gold or silver jewelry, a classic silk scarf, a quality leather belt, a classic watch, quality sunglasses, an elegant cashmere or wool scarf, and quality leather gloves. None of these require designer price tags. All of them can be found affordably when you know what to look for. Together they create an impression of wealth, taste, and sophistication that opens doors and changes how people treat you. This is not about pretending to be wealthy. This is about understanding the visual language of luxury and using it to ensure you're treated with the respect and warmth you deserve. If this video changed how you think about accessories and looking expensive, please share it with every woman you know. Drop a comment telling me which accessory you're investing in first. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I share affordable luxury styling advice every single week. Keep glowing at any age, and remember that looking rich and elegant is not about what you spend. It's about understanding the details that create a luxurious impression and choosing them strategically.